Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, sacred initiates of the holy fire, of the new Lemuria rising. Happy Friday the 13th, with the magic number 13 of the Mother Goddess of the Source of Life. Today is the day of Freya, Goddess of Love and Beauty. On this magical and mystical day, with the almighty command of my I Am presence, I call upon the power of the still silent waters of the divine feminine goddess energies of healing, unconditional love, joy, abundance, and free will. I call upon the sacred Mother Gaia, Virgin Mother Mary of Venus, Mary Magdalene, Sister Mary, the cosmic Shakti, the holy Shekinah, the myth of Sophia, the original sine wave of separation, Goddess Isis, priestess of the moon, Lady of the light, Lakshmi. I call upon the goddess of the sea, the land, the air, and the fire. I call upon the divine mother of all life. The Holy Trinity and the threefold flame is activated and blazing in every living heart of this earth realm and all living realms of heaven and earth. I am one with the Great Spirit, Mother, Father, God, the Holy Spirit. I am one with all life, with truth, with Source Creator, the Great Mystery. With the sacred flow of the holy waters of eternal life, I heal all wounds. I free humanity from all slavery systems. I see all sentient beings living in abundance, peace, and prosperity with free energy, unlimited wealth, health, and happiness. I see harmony upon all the sacred lands of Pachamama. I witness all beings in the divine union of the Heros Gamos, of the eagle and the condor of the new earth. And so it is in this now, in this now, in this now. With the powerful goddess energies flowing in, we had multiple beams of light coming in, appearing on the Schumann charts at amplitudes of 20 Hz, 32 Hz, and 53 Hz. The resonance is rising to the fifth dimension and beyond. With these energies, we continue to rise up the spiral of expansion and evolution of consciousness into the unity and luminosity of the new humans, of the new heaven on earth. Aho! We have the code of the 3366 coming in for full galactivation. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor. Share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with a special transmission from Divine Sister of the Light, Debbie Edward, KENSHO and SATORI. KENSHO consists of two parts, Ken, seeing, and Sho, nature, or essence. It describes the subtle small moments that help us achieve growth and new awareness by the process of accumulation. KENSHO is the process of growth and attunement that eventually leads to profound change over time. SATORI, or Satoru, means to know or to understand. It describes the sudden moment in which a profound awakening has occurred. It is the aha moment that changes everything, and nothing again remains the same. Together, KENSHO and SATORI ebb and flow with one another, following the principles of duality, similar to as above, so below. They lead us to shed all that is false or all that isn't true, so that we may stand in the presence of our true nature and observe all that is. Through subtle and profound moments, we are forever changed. From MetaVisionaries.com. And KENSHO and SATORI are Japanese named, usually associated with Zen Buddhism. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Sadia Farah Ali. The kundalini is not what we have been taught. So many distortions around this subject, especially the way of viewing kundalini to be a sexual force, mainly is not what it is all about. at all. Like so many pure teachings, true kundalini is not present here today in this realm. We are being prepared to receive the true kundalini. Each one of us who is one of the 144,000 and here to experience Heros Gamos will receive these new teachings through templates and codes held now within only a few. Wait for it, it is almost time. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ra James. The Scorpio full moon eclipse and Mercury retrograde combined are here to help you clear your past more. The past is gone, but these energies are to help you clear what remains of it. You should be getting more clarity with your path that lies ahead of you, maybe an idea of what you're manifesting or where your path is headed. This weekend's eclipse is now bringing up the hardest part, clearing the resistance, the deep blockages, the reasons you have not got there quite yet. This energy could feel quite destructive in that it's doing a deep clearing of old timelines. The universe has been helping you to clear so much. If you have old stuff coming up, that means it's time to deal with it. Scorpio energy is amazing for going deeper. This could also mean you're needing to go deeper into your connections. This can be intense energies for some. It's meant to wake you up more. That's why we are needing to purge out the emotional baggage. We have carried some things for far too long. These energies are amazing for doing deep inner work, shadow work, and healing traumas. This means old lovers, friends, and even memories may be surfacing. If this is happening for you, more healing clearing is needed in these areas. The Scorpio eclipse carries with it a theme of a phoenix rising from the ashes. We are rebuilding the new earth right here in the same space. It's about what you're manifesting here in the now. These are supercharged energies, so we are manifesting times 10 this month. This eclipse is also activating your destiny. That means you're right where you're supposed to be with everything. Trust in any changes that may be occurring right now. These energies are taking you closer to your soul mission. We are in a major death rebirth right now. The 30th we have a Gemini new moon. Until then you may feel you're doing some major shedding. From sparksofdivinelighthealing.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Rick Jewers. Update. You have entered a very high manifesting period where you will witness some of your strengths in this area of your gifts and abilities. It is important to be fully conscientious of what you think of and what enters your thought process. It is best to keep your thoughts purified and absent of lower dimension, density, thought streams. You are more productive at creating the higher reality by keeping the thoughts focused in that direction. In this period, you will attract more likes to your maintained thought processes, which is in higher 5D resonance, at least. It is a very heightened time in this respect, where you will amaze yourself with your own ability to manifest and join in good creation and assist more with transitioning the timeline higher during this ascension. Be very meticulous with what may enter your experience that is not in alignment with virtue and going forward. Do not energize any drama and keep the consciousness as pure as possible. This period has the capacity to produce an upward shift for those awake and in belief of themselves and Creator, and enhances the upper timelines and that aspect of the duality of reality. By maintaining a focus upon the complete new, free, and abundant world for humanity, it assists in bringing it closer, quicker. 888, Love and Light, Rick. And from Divine Angels of the Light, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy. All the heroes and heroines, no matter how many times around they failed to bring the full disclosure and the final victory of life in this realm with their efforts and deeds, this time they will succeed. They will make it. This time is different. Full victory of light and life. Honor to them all. Irene E. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Minima. Thank you for your patience, starseeds, as I got this powerful New Earth update out. These next few years are teaching us how to embody being multidimensional and to do what we must realize that polarity consciousness is a programming created to keep our minds locked. With awareness, we see that everything is to assist our creative power. This is something I'm still working on releasing with myself as well. It is very deep programming that tells us that we must be like this in order to have that. What if we align with our spirit and realize that everything is alignment, whether dark or light, for the advancement of your spirit? Feel me? It all comes down to your interpretation of said energies. You can say these times are dark or that the light is raising on the planet. Both are true and one and the same. This is important because this is what will shift your paradigm, thus making you a deliberate creator in many different dimensions of space and time. Reattune your mind to think differently. New Earth Update from motherofstarkeeping.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ali Ray. There will come a moment when all dreams of fear are forgotten, when all strife and conflict between brothers and sisters is dissolved. The earth will radiate the light of truth, of love, yet again, as she makes her ascension, her vibrational change, and the waters of this planet will run clearly, and the skies will radiate with colors that have not yet been seen by human eyes. There will be a harmony between all species and mankind, and the old way of the world will be forgotten, and the way of peace restored, and the earth will provide all that mankind could possibly need, simply by the heart asking. And in that day and hour when all things have been set in place, and the atonement, the correction has occurred, for a brief moment that state will be experienced, as if in the blinking of the eyes, and then this whole dimension of density will simply dissolve from view, not gone, but translated and elevated into an entirely new frequency. It is underway, it is unfolding in this sacred now. Be still and know. Glory, glory, glory be, we, one. Love is, love is, love is, God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ramona Lappin, Paradise unlocks from within. The energies that are building and amplifying for this eclipse portal are really amazing. Bliss, divine union, love, paradisian, Edenic, abundance, and freedom codes abound and are unlocking the new organic ascension realities from deep within us, as well as an increase in levels of DMT, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins, and dopamine is being produced by our bodies. Powerful diamond white and aqua blue plasma light coming straight from source is activating the grids, anchoring the cosmic ascension codes and consciousness. So many magical beings, light ships, and dragons all around. Seeing many swans and baby sheep, very powerful Lemurian and magical energies. Look up and around. These are frequencies, keys, and codes that ignite from inside our DNA and morphogenetic field. It's us igniting the magic in our multidimensional galactic aspects within us that is bringing this all online all around us. Tune in to these amazing frequencies, plasma waves and light codes streaming in through the stargates, our column of light and stargate of our sacred crystal hearts, straight from the source of the source, the Godhead. Become at one with all and rebirth your true crystal avatar self and organic ascension realities from deep within, and radiate this out to all of life everywhere. Be, merge, and align the frequency of your ascended self in all new organic ascension realities now, available in quantum no time. Eternal love and blessings, Ramona. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Amira, Atlantis. Thoughts from the mirror world. The spirals of time are wide open. Many of us are feeling the non-linear spiral of healing ebbing and flowing through as we are immersed in the macro to the micro, sweeping changes and purges of the planet. If you are feeling extra sensitive, triggered, or revisiting timelines of situations thought released and healed, you are simply mirroring nature's cleansing through the elements and the astrology. Fire, water, earth, air, spirit, and the cosmic sweeps are resetting our foundations through extreme movement in glorious and dramatic formations that seem to change day by day. This will be reflected in your emotions if you feel a little like you are dying. You are. Those timelines collapse as your soul-led future self asks you to dissolve the former identity, relationships, and attachments and timelines. The rebirthing is happening day by day as our new earth threads us through the needle's eye again and again and again. Instead of resisting the storm, stay within the eye. As alchemists, our power is in wielding all of the elements as tools for transformation, and living archetypes as great magicians, high priestesses, emperors, empresses, teachers, lovers, god, goddesses, and sovereign captains of our destinies. Resist fighting the birthing. It is very uncomfortable to grow and release old paradigms that feel so comfy and be willing to become bigger. Through unwavering trust in the grand architect of the universe, we are realigning and rewriting the Atlantean timelines. We are course-correcting the creative destruction of the experiment of Atlantis. The great shift is in full in motion. Stay brave. The best is yet to come, and you have a divine invitation to witness Atlantis, Lemuria, rising, a Mera Atlantis star of the sea, from AmeraAtlantis.com, and from Divine Brothra of the Light Pars Kute. We are all diverging paths. That is what is happening now. In these moments, many things are changing across our planet, and there is nothing and no thing that we can do at this point to change that. Many of our brothers and sisters, friends, and relatives do not know what we know. They do not understand that everything that is changing for good. It is changing for the light, even though darkness seems to be seeping out more and more to those that are not ready to see and feel the light and know the light, know the truth. But the truth is indeed coming forward, and as we continue to move on through our lives, through each and every moment going forward, we know that the path that we are on is diverging. We are diverging off in one path. We are taking that path of the road less traveled. We have been doing that most, if not all, our lives. We were destined to be on that road, on that path. Yes, we have veered off from time to time, but now we find ourselves fully on that path to ascension, whereas the other path diverging off, where some of our friends, our brothers, our sisters, family members are, yes, diverging off into other directions, not following the path that we are following, but that is okay, because they are following their own road, their own path, the one they must travel, because it is their path. Just as we are on ours, they are on theirs, and they are learning the lessons perhaps that we have already learned, and it is okay for us to give them space, just as we want them to give us space. We want to be able to live our lives as we want to live, just as they need to do that as well. So we do not try to convince anyone that is not ready for it. But if they show even an inkling of desire to open up to the various truths that are out there, then it is time for us to open up to them, but not until they ask for it. So be patient with them, but more importantly, we be patient with ourselves, and we let everything continue to evolve. We let everything continue to come forth in truth, in light, in love, because that is the way of the new expression of the higher earth, higher God self-earth. We let everything continue to move along. Momentum is on our side. Momentum is continuing forward. We just let it do so, and we know that everything now at this point is leading to a grand crescendo. Within divine love of one, Pars Kute. And from divine Sistar of the Light, Aurora Ray. Attention all starseeds. Our Galactic Federation has released an important, urgent communique regarding a connection between the Pleiadian light forces and the magnetic fields of planet Earth. In case you are not aware of what I'm talking about, the Pleiadians are ancient warrior beings who came to Earth millions of years ago in order to help guide our planet through its various evolutions and stages of development. I've been in touch with them directly for many years now, and am privy to some incredible information. I'm excited to share this message with you on 5D energies and why it is so important to raise your vibrations. The Pleiadian light forces are blasting extreme levels of white magnetic 5D gamma plasma into planet Earth's atmosphere in order to push all of the starseeds here into the 5th dimension. Hello, fellow starseed. I just wanted to let you know that the wait is over. The 5-dimensional energy wave is here. We are in the very beginning stages of catching up with this amazing new energy, and it is all a matter of your readiness. Some starseeds have been able to adapt to this energy, but others have not yet been able to join in on the fun. You see, this is all about your levels of frequency elevation, which can be increased by attaining enough inner peace through spiritual and meditative practices. According to my direct communications with the Pleiadian light forces through my deep meditation, planet Earth is being showered in a super 5D plasma energy wave at this moment. Multiple advanced beam crafts are seen entering the galactic core. At the same time, multiple portals throughout the solar system are now opening for the purpose of delivering more light beings from the galactic core to planet Earth than we have ever seen before. The veil is nearly lifted, and our ascension is finally happening at this 11th hour. I just want to share with you that in recent times, many people have had several out-of-body experiences. It's my understanding that the Pleiadians are being triggered by our spiritual readiness. They are beaming in a higher frequency of 5D plasma energy and creating an increased number of dream time activations. The ascension process is accelerating, and a lot more people will be going through the experience of waking up while they're still dreaming. Finally, Earth is ready for the process of moving from the 3rd to the 5th dimension, the vibrational frequency. That is, the speed at which energy moves through an object of the planet has increased and is changing. As a result, there are major shifts occurring at all levels of life on this planet. Planet Earth's core is actually speeding up in its rotation, causing it to shift into a higher orbit that will allow it to come fully into alignment with the 5th dimensional sun. The same has happened to most other planets in our solar system and beyond. They are moving into higher orbits as well. These events have been foretold by many ancient cultures and are understood as the Ascension by modern spiritual communities. This is inside the last window of time for revolutionary evolution that this planet will experience. For those of us who have been preparing ourselves through Ascension practices, we are ready. This 5D energy will be here throughout 2022 and even into 2023. So what does that mean? That means that there is no time to waste if you want to raise your frequency with the incoming 5D light energy. I know how challenging it can be to catch up, especially when there is so much distraction coming at you from every direction, because the dark wants to keep you distracted, confused, and scared into inaction. The transition from 3D to 5D is underway, and it is a fantastic time for all of us to experience. It's time for you to raise your frequency with this 5D energy and let go of the 3rd dimensional reality that you have created for yourself over eons of time. This light energy will help you raise your frequency and move beyond the old matrix programming. Perhaps now more than ever, it's crucial to stay focused on your inner work. This is where you'll experience the most growth and expansion in this lifetime. You can't fight against what's happening in the world. That's like trying to fight against an ocean wave. Instead, focus on raising your frequency so you can begin experiencing life in higher dimensions. As you evolve, everything around you will change too, including the outer world. At this point in time, we're seeing dramatic changes occur on Earth. It can be disturbing to witness these events, but it's important not to be distracted from your inner work now. You must shine even brighter than before. A protective sphere of 5D energy surrounds the solar system, making it immune to any external influence and or interference. The purpose of this bubble is to protect the whole solar system from dark forces that are still trying to prevent a smooth transition into the higher dimensions. Nothing that happens in the outer world can penetrate this powerful protection. This transition is inevitable because the majority of other star systems have already completed their ascension. Our solar system will be the last one to go through this evolutionary process, and we have been warned that we can expect some bumps on our way up. At various stages of our ascension, we will be confronted with polarity reversals, solar flares, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, plasma anomalies, and other phenomena that are typically associated with planetary upheavals. At some point in their future, a major plasma anomaly will reach our solar system from outside and trigger a massive geomagnetic storm on Earth that will cause all kinds of technical problems. The purpose of this plasma bubble is to ensure that none of these external interferences will affect us during this most crucial time. In addition, if we stay within its protective frequency range, we should be shielded from the effects of any future galactic superwaves as well. And that's when the real shift will hit the fan. There will be no place to hide. There will be no more time for games and hiding. Humanity will have to decide what they're going to do. Are they going to continue to live in fear, or are they going to stand tall, proud, and strong? Are they going to stand together as one united world, or are they going to kill each other off one by one? It all depends on what you do with your time right now. But I must warn you, if you look at the news, you will be easily distracted, and fear may arise in you. Do not look at the news, do not watch television, do not listen to the negativity of others. I know this is a difficult choice for some of you who enjoy reading about pandemics, wars, natural disasters, or whatever else is happening in our world. After all, this has been your entertainment for a long time. But it's time for this to stop. You really don't need any of that information anymore, because hereafter your life is going to change dramatically. Only happiness, joy, and blissfulness will be seen, heard, felt, and discussed. We are entering the golden age. This transformation will lead humankind to a new level of evolution. The Pleiadian light forces are sending us this energy upgrade. This is the time to merge with our emissaries of light in order to get fully synchronized with their vibration. This energy will connect us all together as a team and create ultimate blissfulness on Earth. We love you dearly. We are here with you. We are your family of light. Aurora Ray, Ambassador of the Galactic Federation, from thegalacticfederation.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. The warrior spirit is rising from within. As karmic DNA is transmuting during the eclipse season, the heart chakra is healing and awakening after the storm. It is easier to reconnect with your spirit and expand into unconditional love. The time is ripe to answer your soul's calling. Trust may be needed so you can let go of what you've been clinging to. Follow your heart and the divine power within you. This is revealing itself to you so you can take hold and claim what's in front of you. Your dreams are calling you to take the next step into journey and back into your original divine blueprint. Now is the time to plant the seeds and manifest your new reality for yourself and your family. Only accept the very best. Continue using logic and discernment until your new rhythm is grounded and becomes your new daily life. You are getting what you want and deserve, and have the power to complete this to the end. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. Carolyn, Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Adrienne Elise. Gaia Daily, May 13th through the 16th. A beautiful world. We are feeling intense energies as we head into this weekend's total lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Venus is getting activated with Chiron, while Mars is wanting to step into the mystical dream of a new reality, with Neptune in Pisces. This eclipse season is a bloom of the energies of the nodal axis and the signs of Taurus and Scorpio. We are uncovering our true wealth by diving deeper into our subconscious. It's all about taking our power back so that we can get on with this spiritual evolution. Saturn, in exact square to the Scorpio total lunar eclipse, is speaking to a timeline upgrade and new information and energy around who we are in the Aquarian age. We are shedding old skin and blooming into our spiritual potential. We are remembering and becoming the co-creators that we are. What a beautiful world. Supernovas, time to spread your wings. From AdrienneElise.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Tanya Gabrielle. Happy Friday the 13th. Even though Friday the 13th has been equated with fear in the past, the truth is that 13 represents the divine power to birth, create, and transform. 13 is the number of the divine feminine. 13 symbolizes planting the new seed, 1, of creativity and joy. 3, the divine feminine evolves through the spiral. You see the spiral everywhere in nature. Galaxies are spirals. Blending Friday with the number 13 is a strong reminder to go with the flow and surrender to spirit. Friday is aligned to Venus, love, romance, and sensuality, abundance, pleasure, beauty, a joyful day, and end of the work week. 13 is also aligned to Venus, planet of the divine feminine. Venus has 13 cycles. 13 governs the cycles of the moon with 13 lunations in a year. 13 weeks make up each of our 4 seasons. 13 reduces to the root number 4, representing the 4 directions in planet Earth. Expect profound shifts and surprises on a 13 universal day. Acknowledge what appears, forgive yourself and everyone, and let bygones be bygones. 13 is an invitation to fully immerse in the unknown. Allow it all to unfold. Discover why the divine feminine and sacred masculine awakening is unfolding rapidly in the star codes now. From TanyaGabriel.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun conjunct North Node in Taurus on the Sabian symbol, a jewelry shop filled with valuable gems. The sun illuminates our collective evolutionary journey. We may receive confirmation that we're moving in the right direction, or be given a hint of course correction to bring us into alignment with our soul's purpose. Be alert to synchronicity. Make choices based on your deepest values. Know how to discriminate between what you want and what you need. Your special mission is to be who you are. You have a part to play in the grand scheme of things. You are part of the cosmic ecosystem, integral and precious. Practice patience. Practice presence. Honor your body, the material that houses your soul. Touch the earth. Stretch up to the sun. Beam light into the world to foster growth and fruitfulness. Let your spirit shine through. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 255, Blue Galactic Eagle. Galactic is the name for the number 8, and its key words are harmony, integrity, and model. The 8th day is all about restoring harmony in your life. Be a care bear and hug everyone. Forgive and let live and strive for integrity. The number 8, when placed on its side, is the symbol for eternity. Time does spin around on a loop, and on number 8 days, we can be reminded of these cycles. You can't run out of time. Today is Blue Eagle, and the keywords associated with it are creativity, mind, and vision. The eagle sees things from a higher perspective, and then uses creativity to solve any problems it sees. This day is all about stepping back and considering the bigger picture. What do you see? Is your life awesome and yet you take it for granted? Have you forgotten about the path you are on? Maybe you've been so focused on the details you've forgotten what is important. The eagle also represents creativity, suggesting that with vision we are inspired to create. If you combine this with the number 8, the result is create harmony or envision integrity. We are still in the yellow star wave spell, which is all about art, and so today's creative inspiration works well together. We are nearing the end of this cycle of the Tzolk'in, and these last few days are very intense. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Galactic Eagle, 8 Maine, Keen 255, 13th of May 2022, Creating a Galactic Vision. 13/5/2022 equal 456 equal 411 equal 42 equal 6. 456 from Earth to Heaven, progressing to 5D. Day codes 13, Goddess, Cosmic, Natural Lore, Synchronic Time. 4, Form, Structure, Foundation, Earth, Angelic. 6, Heaven, Christ, Family, Romance, Fertility. Month year codes 5, Freedom, Liberation, Change, Transformation, Movement. 6. Heaven, Christ, family, romance, fertility. 11. Illumination, portal, gate, polarity. 2. Twins, cooperation, partner, duality. 20. The awakening, clear vision. 22. Architect of peace, master builder. Keen 255 equal 12 equal 3. Holy Trinity, joy, creativity. A very powerful visionary code today for transformation and global awakening. Day 8 of the spectacular Yellow Star Wave spell, where we are awakening our sparkle and using our creativity to attract more beauty, grace, and harmony in our lives, so that our lives become a living work of art. Today we are focused on the galactic perspective, modeling our minds on harmony and integrity. Tone of creation, galactic, tone 8 in the mental realm. Action, modeling, power, harmonize, essence, integrity. The galactic tone will influence much mental analysis today. The most important factor is that we model integrity in our thoughts, words, and actions. Are our visions based on harmony through integrity of being? Our plans need to be transparent and for the highest good of our community and planet, for them to hold up in these new energies. Our projects and business models will then serve as a model for others, following in our footsteps, who hold the ideals of unity, peace, and harmony as a priority. At Tone 8, we have entered a new scale, and we are so proud. We just have to model ourselves for others. We have also mastered harmony at this stage. We are galactic citizens now, and don't we know it? Today's question is, how can I purify my mind and expand my vision, modeling greater integrity and harmony through galactic service? Spread your galactic wings today and totally expand your perspective of what is possible for you and our planet today. Aho. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. 1010 coming in. Keen 255, Blue Galactic Eagle. The mantra, the code for today is, I harmonize in order to create. Modeling mind. I seal the output of vision. With the galactic tone of integrity, I am guided by the power of self-generation. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges on Patreon and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Angel of the Light, Sunshine Smiles, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support our work with a monthly pledge and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Sheila Sempek, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister, for your continued support, and thank you to all of you that continue to support our work and mission. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal account at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with a powerful mantra from the Summit Lighthouse. Violet Flame Mantra. As you give this mantra, meditate upon the heart as a white sphere and visualize the greater white sphere of the I Am presence above the self. The goal of the mantra is to have the sphere within the heart that surrounds the threefold flame converge with the sphere that is the I Am presence. I am the violet flame, in action in me now. I am the violet flame. To light alone I bow. I am the violet flame in mighty cosmic power. I am the light of God, shining every hour. I am the violet flame, blazing like a sun. I am God's sacred power, freeing every one. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light, 5/13/10/13. Have a most beautiful and blessed Friday the 13th of the divine feminine goddess energies. And have a most beautiful, blessed, and auspicious weekend and powerful full moon eclipse in Scorpio. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step. And keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.